MorningsideBank.com. Fifth State Bank, member FDIC.
Your season may not be over, but it's already time to start thinking about improving your game. Remember, teams are made in the winter, but players are made in the summer. For 43 summers, the McCracken Basketball Camp has been helping boys and girls ages 8 to 18 become the best players they can possibly be. Parents can relax because McCracken camps have a proven track record of giving campers a great learning experience in a safe environment, right on the beautiful Huntington College campus. For a free brochure, call 800-589-8930. McCracken Basketball Camp.
As we mentioned so many times this week so far, Sodexo Dining Services at the Huntington University Commons, one of our fine sponsors. They provide nutritious and delicious meals for all of the Huntington University students and also players. Every day they're in session. They're 100% behind the Foresters out here at College of the Ozarks in the national tournament, Steve. They are going over the starters, and so far we are 3 for 3 on the starters. Hopefully this probable starting lineup will hold true for both ball clubs. Well, Steve, we had an opportunity to see a lot of great basketball over the last 3 days, and I think I've probably seen more basketball in this last 3 days in a concentrated period than any point in my life, and I've seen a lot of basketball games.
Well, you've seen a lot more than I have, John. I've been keeping low to the vest, trying to keep myself out of trouble. You know how sometimes I go to these gyms, I get in little confrontations with some of the visiting teams, so I figured I'd just let you handle it this week.
Well, I don't know about the visiting team so much as the officials, Steve.
Well, that too. I want to come into the game with a clear mind, not be making judgments about officials from what I've seen earlier.
All right. That sounds good. Once again, we'd like to mention that AGA, Automated Group Administration, is one of our fine sponsors. That's Pat and Cox and the fine folks. They are group benefit administrators specializing in self-funded health plans. They're accurately, efficiently, and effectively managing your healthcare dollars. That is AGA at 7605 Westfield Drive in Fort Wayne. Their toll-free number is 1-800-888-6472. And I think we are about ready to get things underway. The official's got the ball, getting his whistle out of his pants pocket. Going to put the old lanyard on, blow the whistle, toss it up, and we'll get going, Steve.
Big bunch of Huntington University Forester fans here tonight, John.
Certainly is. It looked like more people have made the track out here, about a 9-hour track, 9.5 hours from north central Indiana to the Branson, Missouri area. Good display of sportsmanship as both teams meet at center court and shake hands. And we are about ready to get this thing underway. Steve Snyder in the middle for Huntington. Tim Johnson, the 6'4 senior, in the middle for Morningside. Glad you can be with us. Sit back and enjoy our coverage of the Foresters. The opening tip won by Morningside. They'll bring it up first. With a basketball. Across the timeline is Lally. Lally swings it right-hand side. Larson now to Schmidt. Back to Larson. Long three-pointer is in and good by Paul Larson. And, Schmidt on that one. Brad Schmidt on the three-pointer from the top of the key. 3-0 Morningside. Yoder brings it up right-hand side to Cook. Swing it. Ball reversal to Ganton. Back to Yoder. Yoder lobs it low post. Alex Cook, fall-away jumper, hits the side of the backboard, no good. Rebound Morningside, they're on the run, quickly down, and they miss the lay-in, and we've got a foul underneath against the Foresters.
You called that on Cook? I don't even think he even touched him.
No. Alex Cook picks the personal up. That's his first, team's first. It's going to be the shooting variety.
Started out in 2-3 zone, Morningside did, John, so they're just going to have to move the ball to Foresters and find the open man, which they have enough shooters out there to do that.
Johnson hits the free throw. Johnson with his first point. 4-0. Morningside on top of the Foresters. Second one, Johnson misses. Rebound, Snyder. He'll flip it over to Yoder, and Jared Yoder will bring it up on the dribble. Strong contingent of Forester fans here tonight. This ball game will determine the final team of the Final Four come Monday night, the winner of this game. Snyder on the low post, turnaround hook shot is in and good. Steve Snyder opens up the scoring for Huntington. It's 4-2. Quickly down, they work it. Morningside in the front court. Reagan on the left-hand side to Lally. Back out to Schmidt. Underneath, turnaround shot is in and good for Tom Reagan. Reagan, their 6'6 senior, gets his first two. 6-2, Morningside on top. Forster's bringing it in the front court. Cook in a corner to Kyle Ganton. Ganton tries a pull-up shot, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot a couple.
Thought Kyle's going to pull up and shoot that three like he normally does down here in the baseline. He did a little ball fake, moved it in, got the foul, John.
Certainly did. Kyle Ganton going to the line. He's an 87% free throw shooter on the season for the Foresters. We've not quite played 2 minutes in our contest here tonight. Ganton's free throw is in and out, no good. Well, you'd think the Foresters had a little more rest having played earlier on Friday. Ganton's second free throw, he hits this one.
Just going to have to get settled in here a little bit, John. First couple minutes, kind of a feeling out process like it is in most basketball games.
Oh, yeah. 6-3, Morningside on top. They've got the ball. Here's Schmidt. Back out top to Reagan. Reagan looks, goes left-hand side. Schmidt, a very effective outside shooter, misses this three. On the rebound, it's Johnson. He flips it out long to Lally. Trevor Lally against Yoder. Lally kicks it back over to Reagan, and Reagan traveled with it. So the Foresters will get it right back. Of course, Huntington got a big lead in both of their first two games, and that didn't happen here tonight.
So far, we're early in the basketball game. Just got to be steady here.
Cook swings it up to Scheckler. Back to Yoder. Back to Alex Cook. Now down the corner to Ganton. They bring it back out to Cook. Top of the key. Out around the jump circle. Yoder with the basketball. Jared runs that offense. They're playing a little matchup zone. Morningside is. Snyder back to Scheckler. Shot clock at 8 seconds. Now to Snyder in the lane. Turnaround 10-footer, no good. Rebound Morningside. They'll work it up. Lally with the dribble. He swings it right-hand side to Johnson. Johnson, elbow jumper, right side, way short. It's an air ball. Rebound, though, comes to Schmidt. Schmidt gets it back out to Larson. Down the corner, Reagan, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound, Johnson. Well, they're controlling the D board so far. Here's a three by Schmidt, good. Schmidt's averaging 17 and a half a game. That's his second three. And Morningside College is up 9-3 over Huntington. In the front court, Ganton to Yoder. Jared Yoder brings it up, left-hand side to Scheckler. Back to Yoder. Now to Snyder. They skip it back out to Ganton for a three. No good. Rebound fought for. Morningside's got it. Schmidt with the rebound up to Lally. Lally all the way down. Pull up three-pointer. No good. Rebound Alex Cook. Cook will work it up for the Foresters. Give it to Yoder. Right-hand side to Snyder. Now Yoder on the perimeter. They went back to a man-to-man. Morningside has. They've switched their defenses up. Scheckler on the move. Had the ball slapped away. He goes left-hand side with the pass to Yoder. Yoder back to Ganton. Scheckler on the move in the lane, and he's fouled. We'll wait and see who this one's on. They're going to call that one on Lally. That'll be his first. And the second one called against Morningside, their second team foul.
Well, they're playing pretty physical so far against the Foresters, trying to take them out of their game. We're just going to be aggressive out there, and especially hit the boards.
Ganton for a three in a corner, no good. And once again, no rebound on the O boards. 9-3. Lally threw it right in the hands of Ganton. Steal by Huntington. Here come the Foresters, quickly up, Yoder to Kyle Binge. Binge to Yoder, swing it over to Cook. Cook to Scheckler. Scheckler low post, turnaround 10-footer is good. Doug Scheckler's got his first two. 9-5. Foresters leading it by, trailing it by 4. With the basketball, Morningside, left wing is Reagan. Back out top, now they go Smith, baseline route, Smith lays it in. Nice ball player, this Smith. Brad Smith's got 8, and it's 11-5. Morningside on top by 6, Ganton to Yoder. Back out top to Kyle Ganton, now to Yoder. Cook's not got off the offensive snide yet, but we'll see what we can do to get him free. Here's Binge for a long three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Scheckler. Scheckler back out to Cook for a 3.
Yes.
Got it. Alex Cook for 3. And it's 11-8, Mustangs of Morningside on top by a tray. Lally in the front court to Larson. They swing it back to Johnson on the right side. Now to Schmidt. Schmidt with the ball. On the drive, Schmidt puts a shot up. It's blocked by Scheckler.
I think it calls me a charging foul.
Yep.
Good block, as you called it, by Scheckler, and he ran into the, I couldn't really see, kind of blocked out who he ran into, but it was a charging foul.
It's on Smith. That is his first. Third one on Morningside.
He likes to drive the basketball, so see if we can do a few more of those, John. It would be at our advantage to get him a little bit of foul trouble.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Bring the ball up to Foresters, facing some three-quarter court pressure. Yoder breaks it across the timeline. Left-hand side, Yoder. Jared Yoder looks for Cook. Denied. Now he finally does get it to Alex. They double down on him. Yoder swings it. Left-hand side to Binge. Back out top to Yoder. Shot clock at 8 seconds. Now Ganton with the ball, and he travels. Traveling on Kyle Ganton, and to the bench, Morningside will bring in Paul McGill, a 6'2" senior, averaging 8 points a game. And Chase Verba will get his first appearance tonight. He's in for Kyle Ganton. 13:45 remaining first half. John Fox and Steve Yantz live from College of the Ozarks. It's 11-8. Morningside College out of Sioux City, Iowa on top. They've got the ball. Also in there for Morningside is Matt Johnson. Lay-in no good. Put up. That last one by McGill. Rebound, Huntington. They bring it down. Yoder takes it all the way to the basket. Shot blocked by Matt Johnson. Johnson clears it out.
Gonna force that one in there, John.
Yeah, there was nothing there for Yoder. They go low post now to Reagan. Now, also in the lineup, we've got Thomas Paget. Pretty good looking athlete, number 3 there. Here's Reagan, traveled with the basketball. That's his second traveling called against him.
Third turnover for Morningside, 2 for the Foresters. Had pretty much a big matchup problem there with Kyle Binge on him, so I don't know what's going to happen on that. We just have to wait and see. It worked out okay for us that time.
Binge in the front court to Verba. Verba across the lane to Scheckler. Scheckler pull up 10-footer, no good. Rebound once again, Morningside. They're doing a good job of keeping us off the boards. Jack Rother with the rebound. Quickly up to Paget for a 3, and he hit it. Thomas Paget averaging 6 a game. Got his first bucket on long 3. It's 14-8 Morningside. They're picking Huntington up 3/4, and they drop back. Cook, front court to Verba. Everything's on the right side. They double on the ball. Wherever the ball goes on the wing, they double on it, Steve. Try to trap it a little bit. Here's Cook in the lane. Turn around 10-footer, no good. Rebound cleared away. Morningside, they're controlling the boards. 14-8. Here's Matt Johnson with the lay-in, no good. Rebound Alex Cook. Outlets it to Verba. Verba all the way down, gets it to Scheckler. Scheckler, Verba, Cook, now to Binge. Binge goes underneath, puts a shot up, no good. Kyle Binge will visit the free throw line. He's fouled in the act of the shot.
Got to do a little bit more of that, John. I think we're just kind of, you mentioned it on your call, just kind of playing too much on one side of the floor, not swinging the basketball, plus we're not taking the ball to the bucket enough either. We're just kind of settling out there.
And settling for what we get.
Exactly.
Binge going to the line for the Foresters. First one bounces in good. Binge a 78% free throw shooter. Tim Johnson back in the lineup for Morningside. Steve Snyder returns for Huntington. And also Kyle Ganton. Ganton and Snyder back in. Binge, second free throw's in and good. 14-10. Mustangs on top by 4. 11:52 remaining here in the first half. Baseline pass, and it went out of bounds. Turnover on Morningside. Jack Rother lost the basketball, taking it to the left baseline. 14-10. Forsters trail by 4. Full court pressure once again. Ball comes into Snyder. Back to Cook, now to Binge. Cook reverses it to Ganton. To Alex Cook to Binge. Kyle Binge with the basketball. Kicks it over to Verba on the right wing. Chase with the ball down in the corner to Alex.
Well, we just swing it.
Right, swinging around. Stretch that defense out a little bit. We need a little more inside-outside look, though, Steve.
Yes.
Even though that's a zone they're going up against, matchup zone. There's Binge with the lay-in. He missed it. The rebound comes off to Pageant. Pageant all the way down.
Travel again.
What do we got?
Travel.
They've got traveling. Both officials were looking at each other. They had simultaneous whistles.
Well, he did the old traveling music there before he got fouled, so I'm glad he called it that way.
Ball comes in. Binge to Cook. Forster still trailing by 4 points. 14-10. Binge with the dribble. Kicks over in the corner to Ganton for a 3. Got it. Kyle Ganton. He gets his first bucket. It's 14-13. Morningside by 1. Top of the key. Here's Pageant. Dribbles under. Puts a shot up short. Rebound. Chase Verba. Had the ball stripped away from him. Rother picks it up. Got it underneath. And we got a traveling. This time on Thomas Pageant. Here comes Brad Smith, their leading scorer, back in the ball game. He'll replace Tim Johnson. 10 minutes, 41 seconds remaining here in the opening half. The final quarterfinal game of the day, the last one that is, to decide who goes on to the Final Four. 3 teams have already made it. The winner of this one will make the fourth and final. Here's Ganton, back to Binge. And being pushed down was Binge.
These Morningside fans, I've noticed the first couple games they play, they get up and at them, John.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a non-shooting foul. It's also the 15th foul against Morningside. Huntington gets it in. Alex Cook turnaround 10-footer is good. Alex Cook's got 5. And the Forsters lead for the first time in the ball game. 15-14, wide open underneath. Steve Snyder didn't have any help side defense. And wide open underneath was Paul McGill, who got the bucket for Morningside. Back to a 1-point lead for Morningside, 16-15. Binge gets it to Snyder.
Settle down.
Really. Binge with the ball out top to Verba. Now to Binge for a 3. Got it. Kyle Binge hits the 3-pointer. Binge has got 5 in the Forsters lead. 18-16. Smith took Verba to the baseline, and Chase Verba picks up the personal foul. That's his first. And it's a team second. Jared Yoder coming in for Binge. And Sheckler's back in to replace Chase Verba. 9:43 remaining, first half. 18-16 Huntington. Morningside gets it into Pageant, left wing. Hands it off to Rother. Now back to Smith. Smith on the left wing, out high. They bounce it in the middle with the basketball in the lane. Pageant back out top. 3-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound Huntington. Shot put up by McGill was no good. Yoder all the way in the corner to Alex Cook. He can't control the pass. It was too high by Yoder. Turnover Forsters. Well, he had to get it over the outstretched arms, but he put it just a little bit out of Alex's reach on that pass.
Well, you know what I'm going to say on that, John. You've talked to, in your coaching career, that just wasn't a very good angle either from that on top, top of the key to make that pass.
Quickly down, McGill to Pageant, skips it left-hand side. Here's Larson, pull up 18-footer, no good. Rebound Snyder, he's done a very good job on the boards. Ball's wet's what Snyder said, so Yoder flips it in the air and spin dries it, and then takes the dribble on down the floor. And we've got a whistle.
Run over Kyle Ganton.
Yep, and that was Pageant running through a screen. He's pretty Pretty stout young man. Looks like he might have played some football in his day. Here comes Tom Reagan back in, or Tim Reagan, that is. Tim Reagan for Morningside back in the lineup. He replaces McGill. 8:49 remaining. First half, John Fox along with Steve Johns. Forrester's up by a couple. It'll be Roeder to inbound. Jared had a great game assist-wise in that contest last night against Evangel University.
15.
Yeah, wasn't that great?
Unbelievable.
Yoder looks back at Coach Platt. 8:43 remaining, first half. Yoder in the lane to Cook, back to Yoder. Now they bounce it into Snyder, turnaround 10-footer, no good. Scheckler puts it back up and in. Doug Scheckler with the tip in. He's got 4, and the Foresters lead by 4. 20-16. There's a steal by Yoder. Here comes Jared Yoder up with the basketball for the Foresters. They get it to Alex Cook in the lane. He had it knocked away.
No foul.
There's a
Alex.
steal. Shot put up no good. The tip won't go by Larson. Scheckler gets a rebound. Outlets it to Snyder. They need to slow down.
You're too big a hurry. You're exactly right, John.
They tried to get it to a 6'8 guy who's not a point guard, and he turned it over. Here comes Hafley in. Well, they had a perfect opportunity there to go up by 6. Here's Pageant, top of the key. Back to Smith for a 3, no good. Rebound Ganton. Boy, a lot of bodies go flying. 7 minutes, 35 seconds remaining, first half. Huntington University on top, 20-16 over Morningside College out of Sioux City, Iowa. Alex Cook, left baseline, gets it to Snyder underneath. Back to Scheckler for a 3, no good. Snyder tips it out long, and they call a timeout. Lally does before he goes out of bounds with the ball. So with 7:17 remaining in the first half, it's Huntington University 20, Morningside 16. We're back in 30 seconds. You're listening to WKUZ.
Your news delivered to you daily. Your local news, sports, business, and information source since 1929. Call 356-6700 today and subscribe to Huntington's award-winning newspaper, the Herald Press, Huntington County's newspaper. Remember the phone number, 356-6700, the Huntington Herald Press.
Well, Steve, we've fought and scrapped our way to a 4-point lead, but we need to start settling down a little bit more. We're getting really too quick of a pace on offense at times.
Well, I think what they've done a good job, John, as you mentioned, kind of switching up their defense at the beginning of the game. It kind of got us out of our flow on the offensive end. We started picking it up in the middle part of this half, but we still need to be a little bit more consistent.
Exactly. With the basketball, Morningside in the half court.
We went to a dual zone, John.
Lally in the corner, wide open is Larson for a 3, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Huntington. So Morningside will get it back. Alex Cook out of the lineup now, taking a breather. We've got Hafley, Scheckler, Snyder, Yoder, and Ganton. Ball comes into Larson. He was ready to cock and fire.
They'll shoot deep shots.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that.
Smith with the ball. He's not afraid to shoot it. He misses this one. Rebound Scheckler. Doug Scheckler with the defensive board.
Doing a little bit better job on the boards, John, what we started out on. They really dominated the first 5 or 6 minutes of the ball game, as you mentioned.
They certainly did. Here's Hafley on the right wing, down in the corner to Yoder. Jared Yoder back over to James Hafley. Hafley to Snyder, to Ganton behind the screen,
Good
steps
move.
in. Nice little running one-hander is good for Kyle Ganton. He's got 6, and it's 22-16 Foresters. They're up by 6. Here's Lally in the front court to Smith. Morningside with the ball. They trail by 6. Pageant swings it to Larson. Larson goes to the elbow to Reagan, to Lally, to Smith in the corner, to Pageant. Good ball movement by Morningside. They working around the perimeter. Forrester's doing a good job on the D. Shot clock's at 4 seconds. Now Pageant throws up a desperation 3 and hit it. Wow, he bailed him out there, didn't he?
I don't look to stay in that zone too long, John. Just kind of a little bit different look like Steve usually throws in on opponents.
22-19, Foresters by 3. Yoder with the ball. Morningside has a couple subs at the next dead ball situation. There's Yoder for a long three-pointer. Missed everything except the bottom of the backboard.
Didn't need it.
Nope. Morningside with it. Lally all the way down on the dribble. He traveled.
Yes, he did.
Now down the corner to Schmidt for a 3. No good. Rebound, Scheckler up high for the rebound. Scheckler gives it up to Yoder. Jared with the ball in the right-hand wing. Approaching the 5-minute mark remaining first half. John Fox along with Steve Yantz with a call here from College of the Ozarks. The men's Division II national tournament.
Job.
And Snyder takes it strong to the bucket and gets a roll. 24-19, Foresters up by 5, 4:45 to play first half. Lally over to Pageant, wide open look, and he nailed another 3.
James didn't get over it quick enough, John, and that swung the ball.
That's 3 threes for Thomas Pageant. 24-22, Foresters by 2. Hafley to Snyder in the front court, back to James Hafley. They reverse it left-hand side. Jared Yoder with the ball. Ganton behind the screen, spots and shoots and misses. Rebound, Scheckler. Ganton's going to try it again. No good again. Rebound, James Hafley. Put it back up. No good. And what do we got? A foul coming against Hafley? Yep. Out of frustration, James Hafley picks up the personal. That'll be his first. Be the third team foul. 24-22, Foresters of Huntington University on top by 2 with 4:07 to play here in the first half. Morningside will bring it up on the dribble with Trevor Lally against Kyle Binge. Left-hand side, the basketball. Down the corner goes to Johnson. Back out top, Smith to Larson. Larson looks. Now gets her over right-hand side to Johnson against Hafley. Cutting down the lane, Smith. Pump fakes, has a shot blocked, and a foul call. They're going to be on Scheckler. Scheckler picks up the personal. Looked like all ball to me. Smith going to go to the line and shoot a couple. Smith, a 76% free throw shooter on the season. Eyes and flies the first one. He's got it. That's 9 points for Brad Smith, the 6'3" senior guard. 24-23, Foresters by 1. Smith can tie it up here with another charity toss. Smith, pretty good spot shooter if he can set the feet, square his body. He missed the second free throw. Huntington clings to a 1-point lead, 24-23, with 3:36 to go in the first half. Kyle Binge across the timeline. Binge back out top. They swing it now to Scheckler, to Hafley, back to Scheckler underneath. And Scheckler stepped out of bounds. Here comes Chase Verba in the lineup now. Chase will replace James Hafley. 3:23 remaining first half. Any observations so far in the first half, Steve?
We're just out of sync. We're just not taking shots when we have the shots, and then when we do have the shots, we kind of get in too big a hurry, as you mentioned, John. We're just kind of, that's the best analogy I can give you.
Here's Lally to Schmidt. Back to Jack Rother, now to Schmidt. Wide open 3, look, got it.
See, that was just, I don't know, just recognition that time. We just wasn't paying attention to where he was at.
Well, they've got some outstanding outside shooters, Steve.
And they're really good when they're wide open. We have to get up into them.
Here's Binge, top of the key with 2:50 to play. First half, 26-24. Mustangs on top. Here's Kyle Ganton, swings it across to Alex Cook. Cook, three-pointer, good. Alex Cook's got 8, 27-26, Foresters by 1. Here's Rother to the other end to Johnson for a 3, and he hit it. Wow, it's raining threes right now both ways. 29-27 Mustangs. Morningside on top. Here's Binge in the lane, spins, puts the shot up. And one official's got a jump ball, and the other one, possession error is going to go to Hank. The other one was going to call a foul.
Wow.
2:17 remaining. First half, 29-27 Foresters to inbound. I thought Kyle Binge was a little out of control there in among the trees, Steve. Inbounding will be Binge. Official had to stop play and talk to Verba and one of the Morningside players. Here's Cook for a three, no good. And we've got a foul underneath against Verba, it looks like.
One official is not going to give us too many breaks. I can tell that right now.
That's the 15th foul on the Foresters. Here comes Jared Yoder in the lineup for Huntington. Verba's going to check out with 2 personals. He's the only Forester in any kind of foul trouble at this point. Matt Johnson brings it up on the left-hand dribble. Morningside works it left side of the key. Also now in there is Seth Atkins, number 32. Johnson, post-in jumper, no good. And I'll tell you what, Ganton almost got a foul there for on the back. He got lucky. Seth Atkins is a 6'6" freshman down the line, number 32 for Morningside. Our first look at him. $1:58 remaining first half. Ball comes inbounds. Rother with the dribble. And now we've got a whistle and a foul against Yoder for the hand check. And that's the first one on Jared. 16 foul. To inbound, it'll be Brad Smith. Smith gets it in from Morningside to Johnson, puts a shot up and in. Tim Johnson's got 6, 31-27. Morningside on top of Huntington by 4. Here's Binge to Yoder in the front court. We just need a good offensive possession here. We've been out of sync most of the first half. We don't have as much movement without the ball, it seems like, Steve, that we've had in the previous 2 games either.
With that zone defense, mainly is doing that.
Here's Binge for a 3. Well, we're not hitting from outside, and that hurts. And we're not stepping in the gap so much in that zone and trying to penetrate the gaps as we are just settling for a 3-pointer.
Yep, that's exactly right.
We've got to be a little more active and step in the gaps. There's Ganton putting up a wild shot, and it hit the back of the backboard out of bounds as he was falling out of bounds. This first half has not been a thing of beauty for the Foresters. 31-27. Morningside with the lead and the basketball. They'll bring it up on the dribble. Matt Johnson with it as he crosses the timeline. Tell you, Smith's running all over that floor. Smith with the lay-in, no good. Rebound Johnson, nobody blocked him out. And he puts it right up and in. Johnson's got 8. And they're up by 6. Morningside 33, Huntington University 27. Yoder down to Scheckler. Back out top to Jared Yoder. Yoder with the ball to Ganton in the corner. Back to Yoder. Yoder tried to get to Cook underneath. Ball deflected off of Cook. Out of bounds, turnover Foresters.
6 turnovers, 7 for Morningside so far. Just not a very well played half of the Foresters. Kind of the worst half we've seen them play in a long time, John. Last 9 or 10 basketball games. They're going to have to get with it here at halftime.
They're going to have to regroup it at half, Steve.
Exactly.
Here's Atkins. There's a steal by Binge. Kyle Binge racing to the other end, lay it up and in. That was a nice play by Kyle Binge to pull us a couple points closer. Johnson, ball knocked away by Yoder. That would have been nice. We could have got the ball back there.
Oh, yeah.
33-29. Morningside College on top by 4 over the Foresters of Huntington University. Inbounding will be Morningside. Okay, their big people have been very active on the boards. Here's Nolan back.
What? Unbelievable.
The ball was touched and went in the backcourt. They didn't call it over in the back. I cannot believe it. And the tip-in goes by Johnson at the half. And I don't know what that official was looking at, but he didn't see the over and back at all, period. 35 for Morningside at halftime, 29 for the Huntington University Foresters. We are back in 2 minutes. You're listening to WKUZ.
Huntington Schools Federal Credit Union has been serving the Huntington community for 42 years. Membership includes employees of Huntington Schools, Huntington University, and Parkview Huntington Hospital, and their family members. We have just started a Visa check card program. Use this card at all merchants, and it's taken out of your checking account directly. The credit union also has share accounts, shared draft accounts, and Christmas Club accounts.
Well, we're going to be going home if we don't start playing better.
Lori, Pat, Bernie, and Beth for all of your financial needs. Located at 621 Cherry Street, call 356-4456. Huntington Schools Federal Credit Union.
This world is a hectic place, and Farmers Insurance Group agent Larry Elliott realizes it. For 22 years, Larry's been providing the most competitive rates on auto, home, and life insurance. But did you realize Farmers Insurance Group offers financial and estate planning for your family's future, including 401k plans, mutual funds, and annuities, plus life insurance with retirement planning. Larry helps simplify all your questions with a farmers-friendly review. He assists you for your future. See Larry Elliott today at 238 North Point Avenue, Huntington, and US 24 West in Fort Wayne.
You'll find great savings on new Ford, car, truck, and vans right now at Tipton Ford Sales, State Road 28 West in Tipton. Their professional sales team of Kirk Duff, Ed Smith, and John Milet have plenty of money-saving offers going on right now. It's worth the drive to Tipton Ford for the inventory is huge, the savings are fantastic, and there's no high pressure to deal with. Tipton Ford team's committed to their customers receiving the best deal possible. Tipton Ford Sales, State Road 28 West in Tipton.
At Markle Healthcare, our thorough approach to care is an excellent choice for meeting the needs of your loved one. We work hard to instill comfort and peace of mind by combining compassion and respect with skilled nursing and rehabilitation services. It's all those little extras that will assure your loved one is in good hands. Markle Healthcare is located at 170 North Tracy in Markle, Indiana. Call for a free tour, 260-758-2131.
We're back here at the half at College of the Ozarks. John Fox along with Steve Yantz. I'll run down that individual scoring. First of all, for the 35 points of Morningside College, they have 12 points from their outstanding senior guard, Brad Schmidt, a 6'3" senior averaging 17 and a half a game. He has 3 3-pointers, a bucket, and a free throw for 12. 10 points for Tim Johnson, the 6'4" senior forward, averaging 8.7 a game. Johnson has a 3-pointer, 3 2-point field goals, and a free throw for 10. 9 points from Thomas Pageant on 3 3-pointers off the bench, and 2 points each from Paul McGill, reserve guard, 6'2" senior, on a bucket in the first half. Likewise, starting center Tim Reagan, a 6'6" senior, has a bucket for 2. 35 points for Morningside. They don't have anyone with more than 1 foul. Looking at the Foresters on the scoreboard, they have 8 points from Alex Cook on a couple threes and a 2-point fielder for 8. 7 points from Kyle Benj, a 3-pointer, 2 free throws, and a 2-point bucket. 6 points from Kyle Ganton, a free throw, a 3-pointer, and a 2-point bucket for 6. Then 4 points from Doug Scheckler on 2 fielders, and Steve Snyder with 2 field goals for 4 points. 29 points for the Foresters at halftime. As far as the foul situation is concerned, Chase Verba has 2 personals, and that is it here at the half. We'll take a break, and Steve Yantz will have all the team stats. Once again at halftime, it's the Mustangs of Morningside College 35 and the Huntington University Foresters 29. You're listening to WKUZ.
You have to feel lost the next time you enter your bank. Markle Bank offers the products and services of a large bank, but in a small bank atmosphere. Visit any one of Markle Bank's 7 easily accessible locations in Markle, Bluffton, Huntington, Warren, Van Buren, and Fort Wayne. Markle Bank is there to help you meet your financial goals, whether you need checking and savings services or car mortgage or life improvement loans. That's why Markle Bank is bridging the gap from where you are to where you want to be. For more information, call Markle Bank toll free at 888-758-3111 or visit them online at marklebank.com. Markle Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Hello, everyone. I'm John Fox, inviting you to join Steve Younts and I for exciting Huntington University men's basketball all season long on 95.9 FM. For 5 out of the last 6 years, the Foresters have made it to the national finals in Branson, Missouri. With several new guards dotting the roster and solid senior leadership, it promises to be another exciting year. Join Steve and I every Tuesday night at 6:45 p.m., every Saturday afternoon at 2:45 during the Always Tough Conference schedule. Catch all the exciting action right here on 95.9 FM.
You take it back.
WKUC.
Grandfather, a part of our electric co-op.
There was a time when nightfall meant the smell of kerosene lamps all over the house. That's why some of us are still amazed that you can push a button and a fan starts spinning.
Thank you.
Or the music of a big-name band can come right into your own home. All because the people here came together and created their own electric co-op 60 years ago, which is still down the street working hard for us to this day.
Brought to you by United REMC and Touchtone Energy Cooperative.
You'll find great savings on new Ford, car, truck, and vans right now at Tipton Ford Sales, State Road 28 West in Tipton. Their professional sales team of Kirk Dove, Ed Smith, and John Milet have plenty of money-saving offers going on right now. It's worth the drive to Tipton Ford for the inventory is huge, the savings are fantastic, and there's no high pressure to deal with. Tipton Ford team committed to their customers receiving the best deal possible. Tipton Ford Sales, State Road 28 West in Tipton.
Okay, we're back at the College of the Ozarks. Foresters down 35-29 at halftime. Taking a look at these first team stats, pretty much tells why the Foresters are down. They're shooting uncharacteristically poor, 39% from the field, 11 out of 28, 4 out of 13. Once again, not very good from the three-point line, 31%, 3 out of 4 from the free throw line, 75%. On the other hand, Morningside College is 13 out of 31, 42% from the field. 7 out of 16 from three-point land, which is kind of is a telling story also, 44%. 2 out of 4 from the free throw line, 50%. Rebounding totals, Morningside has a 21-16 advantage there. Turnover situation, 7 for the Foresters, 9 for Morningside. Just kind of a situation, John, where the rebounding is kind of a thing in which the Foresters, when they have struggled this year, which hasn't been too many times, it's the rebounding and maybe not doing a very good job just on overall team defense has really hurt them on occasions. And in this first half of play, that's definitely been the case. I think we're going to have to come out there with a mission and play a very aggressive basketball to come out with a win tonight.
I can't agree with you more, and especially on those offensive boards. Like you said, we're going to need those second and third look opportunities that we've got the first couple games, and we've not been able to accomplish a whole lot here in this particular game up through the first half. Well,
they have 8 offensive boards so far. We just cannot give them second and third opportunities out there in the second half.
Well, not only that, they've racked up several three-pointers in the first half. Matter of fact, they have 7 three-pointers among 3 different players, and Pageant absolutely killed us off the bench. He hit 3 threes, and he was basically wide open every time.
And a couple of those, John, were off offensive rebounds where the ball got slapped away and went out to the three-point line. They hit the 3, so that's just hustle plays is what it amounts to.
Well, Patton Cox from the AGA group was telling me that the Foresters baseball team is in action at Ormond Beach, Florida, and they beat Aquinas College today 7-1. The Foresters did, so congratulations to Mike Frame, the head coach of the Foresters, and his Diamondmen as they pick up a victory. They're down there for spring break playing a little baseball, Steve.
Well, it's going to be we're kind of accustomed. The Foresters been on kind of a 9-game winning streak here, Johnson, since that fiasco at Marion College out one Saturday afternoon. So they've been playing lights-out basketball. As you mentioned at the beginning of the game, they usually been jumping on opponents pretty early in the ball game. They didn't do that tonight. It kind of carried over for the whole first 20 minutes. But I have confidence Coach Platt can get the point across and make a few adjustments out there. The main adjustment is just effort, I think, on the Foresters' part.
Exactly. We'll be back in 2 minutes from right now, and we'll talk a little bit more here at halftime about the first half and get ready for half number 2. You're listening to WKUZ.
This is State Bank with 4 convenient locations.
Your eyes long as you don't get hit by a flying piece of wood.
In Roanoke, Offer loans for business, agriculture, home purchasing, or remodeling, even a new car. Fifth Estate Bank has competitive rates on CDs and checking accounts for free checking and no fees. Fifth Estate Bank has Saturday drive-up hours at all 4 locations, plus lobby hours at our main locations. Banking by phone, you can do it on the internet at www.fifthesbank.com. Fifth Estate Bank, member FDIC.
At Markle Healthcare, our thorough approach to care is an excellent choice for meeting the needs of your loved one. We work hard to instill comfort and peace of mind by combining compassion and respect with skilled nursing and rehabilitation services. It's all those little extras that will assure your loved one is in good hands. Markle Healthcare is located at 170 North Tracy in Markle, Indiana. Call for a free tour, 260-758-2131.
Hello, everyone. I'm John Fox, inviting you to join Steve Yonts and I for exciting Huntington University men's basketball all season long on 95.9 FM. For 5 out of the last 6 years, the Foresters have made it to the national finals in Branson, Missouri. With several new guards dotting the roster and solid senior leadership, it promises to be another exciting year. Join Steve and I every Tuesday night at 6:45 p.m., every Saturday afternoon at 2:45 during the always tough conference schedule. Catch all the exciting action right here on 95.9 FM, WKUZ. You don't have to feel lost the next time you enter your bank. Markle Bank offers the products and services of a large bank, but in a small bank atmosphere. Visit any one of Markle Bank's 7 easily accessible locations in Markle, Bluffton, Huntington, Warren, Van Buren, and Fort Wayne. Markle Bank is there to help you meet your financial goals, whether you need checking and savings services or car, mortgage, or life improvement loans. That's why Markle Bank is bridging the gap from where you are to where you want to be. For more information, call Markle Bank toll-free at 888-758-3111 or visit them online at marklebank.com. Markle Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Well, we have a group of all the way up from, I would say, about 12 or 13, maybe a little bit younger than that, all the way up to adults from a Taekwondo academy here in Missouri, putting on quite an exhibition here at halftime. What do you think, Steve?
I'm just concentrating on the second half, John. I'm focused on Forester basketball.
I'm focused on Forester basketball, but the young people here from the Taekwondo Academy are pretty much center court right now, Steve.
Well,
but
I don't really have a comment about that, John.
Hey, I'll tell you what, the Foresters, I've got that feeling they're going to come out here and get the ship right in the second half, get that shooting percentage up, and start recognizing the outside shooters for Morningside College, which they didn't do in the first half. And I think that's going to lead to success and a victory.
You of all people should know, John, I've got my halftime mentality right now. You've seen me at halftime before. No matter if I'm coaching or out here, I'm just kind of trying to think about some of the things that they can do. I'm kind of like you. I think they just make some subtle adjustments here in the second half and play Forester basketball. I think they're going to come out with a win here, but they're going to have to make the effort to do that.
Well, I think the Foresters have the ball to start the second half, don't they?
I wish they did, but the arrow is pointing towards the Mustangs.
Yeah, I guess it is. I guess the Mustangs got the ball to start the second half. Well, 35-29, Morningside College Mustangs at 28-6. They are the number 10 seed in the tournament. They're on top by 6 at halftime, while the Foresters the number 2 seed. You know, we talked early on during the pregame, Steve, about the fact that several of the ranked teams have already exited the tournament, including Emory-Riddle, who was the number 1 ranked team. They got beat yesterday.
Well, number 1, number 3, number 5 are all gone. You know, and that pretty much tells you what. Usually, a lot of times, John, the team that wins this national tournament isn't highly ranked. There's been a couple occasions where Oregon Tech a few years ago wasn't even ranked at all, and they came in and won the national championship.
They had an awful good team. I remember them. Remember watching them several times. See former Forester players Derek Yoder and Ryan Twaits in the crowd over here. Also former player Jamie Hotchkiss. A lot of former alumni here to support the Foresters in their bid for the Final Four, Steve.
Well, Foresters just didn't play very well at all in this first half, considering they're only 6 points behind. It could have been a lot worse, John. I just think they need to get Alex Cook a little bit more involved in the offense. He didn't get enough opportunities. Kyle Gannon, I think, also didn't go down low a little bit more to Doug Scheckler. So it's just an overall team basketball where they're going to get try to pick up the pace a little bit on the offensive end.
Exactly. Let's step aside for 2 minutes. We'll be back and get ready for the start of the second half. You're listening to Huntington University Forester basketball. We're live from College of the Ozarks and the Men's Division II National Tournament. The Men's Division II NAIA National Tournament, that is. You're listening to WKUZ.
Hectic place, and Farmers Insurance Group agent Larry Elliott realizes this. For 22 years, Larry's been providing the most competitive rates on auto, home, and life insurance. But did you realize Farmers Insurance Group offers financial and estate planning for your family's future, including 401k plans, mutual funds, and annuities, plus life insurance with retirement planning.
Larry 6 shots by Alex Cook. That's not enough.
Farmers-friendly
No,
review.
6 shots.
For your future. See Larry Elliott today at 238 North
Sheckler's
Avenue,
only got
Huntington,
4.
and US 24 West in Fort Wayne.
Your season may not be over, but it's already time to start thinking about improving your game. Remember, teams are made in the winter, but players are made in the summer. For 43 summers, the McCracken basketball camp has been helping boys and girls ages 8 to 18 become the best players they can possibly be. Parents can relax because McCracken camps have a proven track record of giving campers a great learning experience and a safe environment right on the beautiful Huntington College campus. For a free brochure, call 800-589-8930. McCracken Basketball Camp.
For 22 years in the insurance business, Larry Elliott has been helping people plan their financial future. Whether it's auto, home, or life insurance, financial or estate planning, even an education loan for the kids, Larry Elliott can help you. Larry Elliott, Farmers Insurance Group agent with locations in Huntington, Fort Wayne, offers a free farmers-friendly review on your insurance coverages and needs. Isn't it about time you save money on your insurance and provide it for the future of your family? See Larry Elliott, 238 North Point Avenue, Huntington, and US 24 West in Fort Wayne.
9-year-olds are part of our electric co-op.
The other day I asked my mom, Mom, how many steps do you listen? And she said, I don't know, Jimmy. Then I asked her, Mom, what's all the latest hands in the universe? She said, Jimmy, nobody knows these things. Then I asked her, Mom, how do you know the lights are going to come on when you're the switch? She said, we belong to local electric co-op. They're always going to be there for us.
Brought to you by United REMC, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Welcome back here to College of the Ozarks. John Fox along with Steve Yance at halftime. Morningside College leading 35-29 over the Huntington University Foresters. And from my understanding, both teams will return their original starting lineups here in the second half, Steve.
These plays have some serious fire out there. I don't know. It's a real simple game of basketball, John. You can't play tentative. We talked about Mayville playing a little bit tentative against College of the Ozarks in the first ball game. I don't think maybe the Foresters played quite to the degree that Mayville did, but I think they just have to come out and play Forester basketball. If they are the number 2 team in the country, which they definitely are according to most people, they will win this basketball game. Simple as that.
They'll come out here and show the fact that they're the number 2 team. And so far, the Foresters have been a little bit short on the boards, as Steve mentioned. Hopefully they'll hit those offensive and defensive boards with reckless abandon in the second half. Outside of Chase Verba, no one has 2 fouls for the Foresters.
Nope, they just got to come out and get after it.
Yep.
Let's see if we can get these guys going, John.
Morningside College will inbound the ball right in front of us here at midcourt. Tim Reagan, the 6'6" senior, standing in front of us here, ready to toss it in. They'll be going from the left to right on your radio dial, while the Foresters will go from the right to left. Ready to get things underway. Second half, Foresters trail by 6. Let's see if we can get some solid defense here in the opening possession for Morningside in the second half. Against Morningside, that is. Here's Lally with the ball. Out to Schmidt. Schmidt goes in the corner to Larson. Back out to Schmidt. Now they go underneath to Reagan. Reagan turnaround 4-footer, and he's fouled by Sheckler. And I think it's a 2-shot variety. That's second foul on Sheckler. First one on the Foresters here in the second half.
Just positioning, John, not getting position. You don't want to let somebody get in behind them when you're, especially in the lane area, that close to the bucket.
Reagan going to the line. He's a 79% free throw shooter. He hits the first one. He's got 3 points on the night. 36-29, the biggest lead of the evening for Morningside College. They're up by 7. The eyes and flies the second opportunity. Missed this one. Rebound Alex Cook. Let's see if the Foresters can get things going offensively. Yoder brings it up on the dribble. Kyle Ganton really has been kind of lackluster offensively.
Yes.
Here's Scheckler underneath. They were going for the slam dunk, but Scheckler caught it and just put it in wisely.
Good crisp ball movement quickly, John. That's what they need to do. Get into their offense a little bit quicker, too.
Yep, 36-31. We got to play a lot stingier, a lot tougher defense. Get our hands up. Block shot there. They put it back
Blocked
up, no
again.
good. Blocked twice. Snyder on the second block. Forster's come away with it. Yoder brings it up on the dribble, calls the set play. 36-31. Foresters trail by 5. Here's Cook in the lane. Scheckler, turnaround 10-footer.
Yes.
Good. Doug Scheckler has got both buckets to start the second half. 36-33. Foresters down by 3. Morningside brings it up on the dribble. Lally to Schmidt. Back out top to Tim Johnson against Cook. Now to Lally. Now to Schmidt. They dump it to Reagan against Snyder. To Larson. Shot clock at 15-14. There's Cook got beat to the bucket on the back door. And Johnson gets another 2. Johnson's got 12. Alex Cook picks up his second personal foul. 3-point play coming here for Morningside. Opportunity for a 3-point play, that is.
You called it, John. Just kind of Alex lost contact where the ball was at.
Johnson trying to complete the 3-point play, and he does. He rolls it in. He's got 13. It's 39-33. Foresters trail by 6.
You attacked this little token pressure, too, John, a little bit more than what we did in the first half of play.
We got to have crisper ball movement.
Exactly.
Also better foot movement on the floor. Get our spacing out there and get ready to attack that defense. Here's Yoder to Cook. They're doubling down on Cook. Here's Scheckler in the lane. Free throw line jumper, no good. He follows his own missed shot. He's got it back. Ganton in the corner for a 3. Got it. Kyle Ganton's got 9. 39-36. Foresters trail by 3. Lally in the front court for Morningside to Schmidt. Schmidt works against Scheckler. Now he got Lally wide open. He hit it. Lally for a 3. He's wide open. That's his first bucket of the night, and it's a 3. 42-36. Foresters trail by 6. Snyder out top to Cook. Now to Yoder around the right side. Bounce pass to Ganton, back to Cook. They go low post. Snyder to Yoder to Ganton for another 3. Got it again.
Sir.
Kyle Ganton starting to warm up. Ganton's got 12, and the Foresters back within 3.
Got to do it on the defensive end, John.
Yep. That's what we haven't done tonight, is do it on defensive end. Tell you that Johnson kid's strong here. Smith with a 3, and he hit it. They're raining 3s. Smith's got 15. He's got 4 threes in his 15 points. 45-39. Here's Scheckler on the baseline. Back to Ganton.
Swing it.
Swing it out to Yoder. Yoder top of the key. 16:42 on the game clock. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Cook for a 3. No good. Rebound Larson. He'll give it to Lally. Lally brings it up. Comes back out top. Smith for another 3. Got it again. Got to get a hand in his face. 48-39, 9-point lead for Morningside. Their biggest lead of the night at 9. Here's Cook to Yoder. Yoder steps in, running one-hander, not the shot we really need or want. Scheckler loses it out of bounds. It'll go to Morningside. Coach Platt calls a 30-second timeout. Morningside's up and on their feet. We're back in 30 seconds. You're listening to WKUZ.
Visit State Bank with 4 convenient locations with 2 in Huntington plus Visit in Roanoke offer loans for business, agriculture, home purchasing, or remodeling, even a new car. Visit State Bank has competitive rates on CDs and checking accounts plus free checking and no fees. Visit State Bank has Saturday drive-up hours at all 4 locations plus lobby hours at our main locations. Banking by phone, you can do it on the internet at www.fifthbank.com. Fifth State Bank, member FDIC.
Well, Coach Platt, I felt called a timeout really when we needed it, Steve. Things are starting to come a little bit loose for us.
Well, our offense has picked up, but if you're not going to gain anything if you just let them shoot wide open threes out there, which is, I know they're deep threes on a couple occasions. You still got to be in the general area code there, John.
Oh, yeah. Well, you got to have a hand in their face.
Exactly.
Even if you jab out at him. Lally in the front court. Smith with another three. Missed this one. Rebound, Snyder. Snyder gives it up to Yoder, and here come the Foresters. Scheckler, pull-up jumper from 10 is good. Doug Scheckler's got 10 points. 48-41. We just need to D up more. Here's Lally. He traveled. To Reagan. Right-hand side to Johnson. Johnson pull up 18-footer. Good. Man, they are just not missing much. They're shooting a phenomenal pace, 50-41. Foresters trail by 9 as they bring it up. 15 minutes, 16 seconds to go in our ball game. Yoder to Cook. Down on the baseline, Ganton running one-hander, no good. Rebound, Schmidt. Outlets it to Lally. Lally lost the handle, but he got it to Schmidt somehow. They go in the corner to Johnson. Well, they're getting the breaks, too. They're getting all the loose balls and balls bouncing their way.
Exactly.
Reagan in the lane, puts it up and in. Tim Reagan right around our defense. 52-41, Foresters trail by 11. Largest lead of the game for Morningside at 11 points. 14 minutes, 37 seconds to play. Yoder. Yoder dribbles under, lays it up and in. Beautiful move, Jared Yoder. Yoder's got his first two.
It's more of a controlled move that time,
Yeah.
John.
52-43. 9-point advantage, Morningside. They've got some deadly, deadly shooters, I'm telling you. Lally goes to Reagan. Reagan looks for help, comes to Johnson. Even their big guy Johnson can spot and shoot the three. Now Lally with the ball. Shot clock at 8 seconds. Gets it back to Schmidt. Scheckler knocked the ball away. Now it's loose on the floor, and Cook's got it, yeah.
Well, if it could have been a jump ball, but we saved our possession, got possession of the ball that time too, John, which is always important from coming from behind like we are right now.
Chase Verba and Kyle Benj getting ready to check in next dead ball. We just need some more energy right now.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
We're just not getting into our offense quick enough either, John, I don't think.
Here goes Cook to the baseline, lays it up and in. Alex Cook, he's got 10. It's 52-45. Foresters down by 7 with 13-17 to play. We're in the second half. Lally to Larson. Now Johnson wide open 17-footer, in and out, no good. Rebound Snyder. Foresters trying to keep that run going. Here's Yoder all the way down. Yoder to Snyder. Now off to Ganton. Ganton on the baseline to Snyder. Snyder with the ball. Back to Ganton. Lean in, no good. Ganton got pushed. Here comes Lally on the break. Blocking foul against Yoder. That'll be his second. That'll be a third on the Forester team. 12:46 to play on the game clock. This is a two-shot foul. So Lally will go to the line and shoot a couple. Lally on the season is a 68% free throw shooter for Morningside College Mustangs. Lally toes the line. 6'1" senior. Puts the first one up and good. Lally's got 4. And here comes Thomas Pageant, who just absolutely killed us in the first half with 3 threes. And Jack Rother, number 33, also in there. He replaces Larson and Reagan. They'll take a breather. 53, Morningside, 45, Huntington University. Lally's second one is also good. He's got 5 points. He's going to come out. And Matt Johnson is going to come in for him. 54-45. Once again, a 9-point lead for Morningside with some three-quarter court pressure. They go a little bit deeper than us. They go about 10 players deep. We go about 8. Here's Scheckler for a long 3, no good. And the foul whistled on Brad Schmidt. That's his second. That's a mock applause from the Huntington crowd. It's a non-shooting foul, so Huntington will inbound from underneath their own bucket. And for the Mustangs, they're going to bring in Paul McGill, a 6'2" senior. So actually, they've run 10 deep in and out.
Right.
Scheckler on the lob in, turns around, shoots it, and hits it from 8 feet away. Scheckler's got 12.
Steal by Kyle Bench.
Yeah, and Bench with the steal and the lay-in, as Steve appropriately mentioned.
Well, you were looking down to put the score in, John.
Yep.
He came up and real quick. Maybe that'll be a little bit of a spark.
There's a steal by Scheckler.
Yes.
He saves it by throwing it off the leg of the Mustangs, and all of a sudden the Foresters are back within 5, and Morningside is only leading by 5. We'll be back. You're listening to WKUZ.
Hello, everyone. I'm John Fox, inviting you to join Steve Youngst and I for exciting Huntington University men's basketball all season long on 95.9 FM. For 5 out of the last 6 years, the Foresters have made it to the national finals in Branson, Missouri. With several new guards dotting the roster and solid senior leadership, it promises to be another exciting year. Join Steve and I every Tuesday night at 6:45 p.m., every Saturday afternoon at 2:45 during the always tough conference schedule. Catch all the exciting action right here on 95.9 FM, WKUZ.
Foresters have the ball to inbound as we come back to play here in Branson at College of the Ozarks. Kyle Benj, left-hand side to Chase Verba. Back to Benj with the ball. Benj, right-hand side to Scheckler, back to Benj. Benj swings it right-hand side. Scheckler back to Benj. In the middle to Cook, now to Scheckler. He lost the handle. Just couldn't get it. Now Matt Johnson brings it up on the dribble, goes in the corner. Rother had knocked away for a second. He puts the running one-hander up, no good. They get the rebound. Pageant, Scheckler with the steal. Gets it up to Benj. Benj for a 3. Got it.
Yes, sir.
Kyle Benj, three-pointer. He's got 12, and it's 54-52. Foresters back within 2 with 11:27 to play. Here's a 3 by McGill, way outside, no good. Rebound, Verba. Verba steps out of traffic, gets it up to Ganton. Ganton with the ball, back to Verba for the Foresters. Now to Benj. Benj out of control, lost the ball. He does a lot of good things, and he hurts you once in a while. There's a travel, no call. The ball tipped away, and finally Cook comes down with it and gives it to Ganton. For every good thing Benj does once in a while, he still shows you he's a freshman.
Definitely.
Yoder getting ready to come in for Benj, probably. Ganton with the ball. Bucket here can tie the game up. Kyle Ganton in the lane, back to Scheckler. Shot clock at 13, 12, 11. Benj with the dribble driving to move, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound cleared away by Matt Johnson. Johnson all the way down, goes in the corner, back out top. They try to go under, the ball tipped around. Who's got it? It's Rother, puts it up and in. Rother with the bucket his first 2, and it's 56-52. 10 minutes, 8 seconds remaining in the game. Foresters trail by 4.
Sheck looks like he's kind of winded out there, and looks like he's a little bit woozy out there, John.
Yeah, looks a little tired. There's Cook to Benj. Benj top of the key. Swings it to Cook. They're all over Alex Cook. There's Benj. Shot clock at 3, 2, 1. He got a shot off somehow. No good. Rebound Johnson from Morningside.
Not a very good one. Just very poor possession that time.
There's Rother. Pull up jump shot. No good. Tip won't go. Rebound. They're getting everything. And now Cook is going to get a foul. Alex Cook going to pick up his 3rd. And that will put Rother at the line with 9:27 to play.
Timeout. We need a timeout, no doubt about it.
Timeout coming for the Foresters. I think. We're signaling. Now the official finally acknowledges it. 9:27 to play in the ball game. When we come back, Morningside College line shooting 2. They're up by 4 points. Morningside 56, Huntington 52. You're listening to WKUZ. We're back in 1 minute.
Great savings on new Ford car, truck, and vans right now at Tipton Ford Sales, State Road 28 West in Tipton. The professional sales team of Kirk Duff, Ed Smith, and John Milet.
Who's going to have to play through the tiredness? Whoever plays guts it out is going to win this basketball game.
I know,
Simple as that.
Right now, they're running 10, we're running 8.
Well, if they run 10, we run 8. Our 8's just going to have to be tougher, is what it amounts to.
Yeah.
You don't have to feel lost the next time you enter your bank. Marco Bank offers the products and services of a large bank, but in a small bank atmosphere. Visit any one of Marco Bank's 7 easily accessible locations in Marco, Bluffton, Huntington, Warren, Van Buren, and Fort Wayne. Marco Bank is there to help you meet your financial goals.
There's some chances there. We just kind of didn't get very good shots when we had a chance to take the lead, or at least tie the ball game up.
For more information, call Marco Bank toll free at 888-758-3111 or visit them online at marcobank.com. Marco Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to College of the Ozarks. John Fox along with Steve Yantz. We have 9:27 to play in our ball game. It's 56-52. Morningside there at the line to shoot a couple. Paul McGill, the 6'2 senior, fouled in the act, will step to the line. And Mr. McGill is an 81%er on the season. First one up, good. McGill has got 3 points, 57-52 Morningside. McGill, one more opportunity coming, and he got it also, 58-52. Morningside College on top of Huntington University. Yoder will bring it up on the dribble. We got to get something going offensively here in the last 9 minutes, Steve. That's all there is to it. Ball goes in the lane to Cook. Turnaround 10-footer, good. Alex Cook has got 12.
Somehow, some way, they're going to have to get him more shots. We talked about that at halftime, John.
Yep. He's just not touched the ball enough.
Exactly.
58-54, Morningside with the basketball. Here's Pageant. Across the lane, McGill, 3 on the way, no good. Rebound, Binge, slow down. Kyle, slow down. He gets it over to Ganton, back to Binge for a 3. Got it.
Again.
Kyle Binge hits another 3.
Got it to 1, John.
And 1-point lead for Morningside at 58-57. With 8:35 to go in the ball game. They go to Reagan underneath. He backs Cook down. Turnaround shot, no good. Rebound Alex Cook to Kyle Ganton up the Binge.
Careful.
Binge with the ball. Goes around. Spins, turns, puts it in. I'll tell you, great move by Binge. 59-58. Forrester's back in the lead. Forrester's up by 1. 8:10 remaining. What a ball game. Left-hand side, three-pointer McGill. Got it. McGill with the three-pointer puts them back up. 61-59. It's like the shootout at OK Corral in the old Western days, Steve.
Oh, yeah.
2-point lead. Here's Yoder down the lane, lays it up and in, ties the game up.
Drove the distance.
Yep. Quickly down the other way. Ball goes underneath. Rother shot blocked by Cook, and Cook is fouled. We're tied at 61 all with 7:40 to play.
Alex is going to have to be careful, John. He's got 3 fouls on him. He made a good block that time. You can't afford to get him 4 at this point in the ball game.
We can't. We got to have him in there, and they bring in a fresh set of legs, 3 fresh set of legs. And Johnson, and who else came in there? Lally came back in, and Smith.
You know, we got Sheck over there. He should be about ready to come in the ball game. Plus, Steve Snyder hasn't played in a while also.
Yep. Yoder to Binge. Binge has really helped us offensively. Here's Yoder with the ball. Left-hand side to Ganton. Kyle in the corner to Yoder. Underneath to Verba. Verba puts a shot up, and it's blocked, but he's fouled from behind. So Verba's going to go line and shoot a couple. That's on Tim Reagan. That's his second. So shooting foul. So Verba going line to shoot a couple. 7:15 remaining in our ball game. The winner goes on to the Final Four. The loser goes home. Verba eyes and flies a free throw opportunity and hits it. That's his first point tonight. Back in is Paul Larson, 6'2 senior guard for Morningside College. 62-61 Foresters. Verba going to the line, one more coming. Second one, good also for Chase Verba. 63-61, Foresters by 2.
Some defense, John.
Yep. We need to get a little bit of a lead. We haven't enjoyed anything more than right now, a 2-point lead, Steve.
Put some pressure on him.
They go to Reagan against Benj. He backs him down, puts a shot up, no good. Tip won't go.
Good job
Tip
by
goes
Alex.
to Yoder. Yoder's got it. He kind of got hacked a little bit by Johnson.
Got a mismatch underneath there on Kyle Benj, but Alex Cook came over and helped him out a little bit, John.
6 minutes, 45 seconds to go in the ball game. Foresters lead it by 2. 63-61. Here's Ganton being held, puts a shot up and in. Ganton's got 14 and Foresters lead 65-61. I think we can break their back with a couple more possessions.
Let's put some pressure on him, John. Definitely. That shooting's a little bit more difficult if you're playing from behind.
Here's Larson out top. He goes over to Schmidt against Verba.
He's wanting the shot. Chase
Schmidt,
did a good job
no
on
place to go, gives it to Reagan. Shot clock's at 13, 12. Now Lally with the ball. Lally out top. Against Benj, pulls up, takes a 10-footer and hit it. Trevor Lally. Lally with the bucket. He's got 7. 65-63, Huntington by 2 with 5:50 to play. Here's Cook for a 3, off the mark, no good. Rebound, Johnson gets it to Lally. Lally brings it up on the dribble. Lally, they're working on Cook, now back out to Johnson. He steps in, takes the elbow jumper, missed it. Rebound, Cook.
Alex doing a much better job on the board too, John. Kind of tipping around so he can get a hold of it.
Exactly. 5:24 to play, and Coach Platt says timeout is needed. 65-63, Huntington by 2 points with 5:22 to play. We're back in 60 seconds. You're listening to WKUZ.
Marshall Healthcare, our thorough approach to care is an excellent choice for meeting the needs of your loved one. We work hard to instill comfort and peace of mind by combining compassion and respect with skilled nursing and rehabilitation services. It's all those little extras that will assure your
Steve
loved
just
one
needs to
is in good
strategically
hands.
call his
Marshall
timeout, get a
Healthcare
little bit of a
is
rest here,
located
man,
at
down the
170
stretch.
North
Yeah.
Tracy in Marshall,
That's what he's
Indiana.
doing,
Call
isn't he?
for a
Oh, yeah.
free tour, 260-758-2131.
Huntington Schools Federal Credit Union has been serving the Huntington community for 42 years. Membership includes employees of Huntington Schools, Huntington University, and Parkview Huntington Hospital, and their family members. We have just started a Visa check card program. Use this card at all merchants and it's taken out of your checking account directly. The credit union also has share accounts, share draft accounts, and Christmas Club accounts. Come to the credit union to see Gloria, Lori, Pat, Bernie, and Beth for all of your financial needs. Located at 621 Cherry Street, call 356-4456. Huntington Schools Federal Credit Union.
Well, our game tonight brought to you by Sodexo Dining Services in the Huntington University Commons. Ken Akins is the general manager. Sodexo Dining Services serving up nutritious and delicious meals for all the Forester players and the student body. 100% behind the Huntington University Foresters. 5:22 to play here in this last quarterfinal game. To see who goes to the Final Four. Foresters leading 65-63, and they have the ball as they toss it in. Yoder brings it up on the dribble.
Back to zone defense, John, out of timeout.
Yep. And it's worked pretty good at times against us. They go underneath. Foresters do to Ganton. Fall away jumper is good. What a shot. Kyle Ganton's got 16. Foresters lead it 67-63. With the basketball. Here's Lally in the front court. We just need a defensive stop. They've been able to respond to us. Larson.
Oh, no.
Here's a 3 by McGill. Short. Rebound Smith. No good. It's tipped. And Johnson gets the rebound across the lane. They try to save it to Lally, and he's got it. He spots and shoots a 3. He misses it. Rebound Alex Cook.
Good.
Hit.
Put up authority on that.
Yeah.
Got 3 shots, John.
4:25 to go in the ball game. Foresters up 67-63. Hang on, Forester fans. We're going to take you down the home stretch here. With the ball, Yoder Top of the key, Jared Yoder. Now to Binge. Back over to Yoder. They swing it over to Ganton. Down to Alex Cook, and he fakes, and he ends up with Johnson on top of him. Good shot fake.
It's only the 4th team foul, John.
They got all kinds of perspiration on the floor. They had some over in front of the bench where Coach Platt was at. He's trying to tell the official, and he wouldn't stop the game to wipe the perspiration up.
Situation, John, they're in a zone defense, so it doesn't hurt to kind of run a little bit of time off that until you get down about 15 seconds or so, which is what the Forcers did on that possession, but you don't want to run it down too far.
Exactly.
So you're forcing up a shot.
4:02 to play. Yoder to inbound. Sheckler's been on that bench a long time. Yoder gets it into Ganton, back to Cook. Now to Binge. They swing it over to Yoder. Jared Yoder with the basketball, 25 seconds on the shot clock, and he's just going to back it out. 20 seconds, like you said, they can afford to run some time since Morningside's in that 2-3 zone.
We need to go now. We need to go. We don't wait too long.
12 seconds. Yoder on the move. He tried to go underneath.
Oh, my
Yoder
gosh.
threw it out of bounds.
I don't know what that was, John.
They tried to get the ball to Verban. It was a little bit wide and went out of bounds. Here comes Sheckler. Sheckler comes in for Binge, and boy, what a game he's played. Binge takes a seat, take a breather. 3:34 remaining in the ball game. 67 Huntington University, 63 for Morningside. Boy, that would have been a big possession with a bucket.
Well, he just didn't make a very good pass that time.
Yep. Here's Lally over to Schmidt with Verba in his face. Schmidt with the ball. Verba all over him. Now they get it to Rother. Rother out top. You don't want to give him any room at all. Schmidt just needs an inch of daylight. Ball knocked away. Steal by Cook. They get it to Verba. Back to Cook. Cook lifts it up and in.
Great pass.
Yeah, Chase Verba, great pass. 6-point lead Forcers with 2:57 to go.
It's a key defensive possession of the game right here, John.
69-63 Foresters. Schmidt with the ball. He drives to the basket.
Block.
Blocked by Verba. Verba and Cook with the block. Slow down, guys. Settle down and set up the offense.
Chase Verba's playing some serious defense out there, John.
Oh,
as you
I know
mentioned.
he is. They're going to be coming at us.
Man-to-man. Went back to man-to-man defense.
There's Cook in the lane to Ganton.
Get out of it.
Ganton back out to Cook. Shot clock at 14 seconds. Now Sheckler spots for a three. Get in there.
Yes!
Wow! Doug Sheckler with the three-pointer. Foresters lead 72 to 63.
Wow.
Yeah. We're going to take a break. I need a break. We're back in 60 seconds.
Farmers Insurance Group agent Larry Elliott realizes it. For 22 years, Larry's been providing the most competitive rates on auto, home, and life insurance. As you can realize, Farmers Insurance Group offers financial and estate planning for your family.
Do that again.
Including 401k plans, mutual funds, and annuities, plus life insurance with retirement plans. Larry helps simplify all your questions with a farmer-friendly review. Get this you for your future. See Larry Elliott today at 238 North Point Avenue, Huntington, and US 24 West in Fort Wayne.
Huntington Schools Federal
That
Credit
was
Union
huge.
has been serving the Huntington community for 42 years. Membership in
Still
the
got a guard
community
against
is
them.
from Huntington
Exactly.
Schools,
They got-
University, and Parkview
They got
University.
We got 4 team fouls, so we just got to play really tight on the perimeter defense. Give them twos, but don't give them threes. Because they're going to have to do some fouling too to even get us in the bonus.
Come to the credit union to see Gloria, Lori, Pat,
They've hit 11 threes in this game.
Located at 621 Cherry Street, call 356-4456. Huntington Schools Federal Credit Union.
Welcome back to College of the Ozarks. John Fox along with Steve Yance. Matt Johnson will bring it up for Morningside. He works at left-hand side to Schmidt.
What's a blocking foul?
Schmidt puts a three up. Short, no good. Rebound Yoder. Take our time, guys. Take our time. He's strong with the basketball. Right at the 2-minute marker right now, remaining in the ball game. Sheckler gets the pass.
Move the ball.
To Ganton to Sheckler. Now to Ganton. Ganton's fouled by Rother.
See, they got fouled.
Yeah, they got a foul.
At least two more times to get in the bonus situation, so they're going to have to do it.
That's their fifth, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Rother's second foul. New shot clock. 35 seconds more because of the foul.
Exactly. We just got to play smart basketball down the stretch, John. Be strong with the basketball.
Minute 52 remaining. Ganton gets the inbounds pass. Hands it over to Alex Cook. Cook's got it. Ball knocked away. Sheckler had it. Now it's loose on the floor. Picked up by Johnson. And we've got a foul on Sheckler with $1:37 to go.
He's being careless out there.
Yeah, we were. Got an injured player on the floor for Morningside. That's Paul Larson. He hit the deck pretty hard. He's going to be able to get up. And who's going to the line? Is it Johnson? Tim Johnson. We got careless the ball. Johnson is an 81% free throw shooter. 72-63 Foresters. Well, they come at us. I knew they was going to come, physically and hard to try to rip the ball away. At the line, Johnson. First free throw up, no good. Here comes Kyle Binge back in the lineup. He'll replace
free throw shooting.
Chase Verba, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, Chase has been big, John.
He has. He's done so many things to help us. Rebounding, block shots.
He's a player that wants to extend his career as long as possible, all the way to Tuesday night if we can.
That's right. Johnson, one more free throw coming.
Block off the rebound here.
Get the shooter, too. Johnson hits a second free throw. He's got 16, Johnson does. 72-64, Foresters by 8. They're going to pick us up full court. $1:37 remaining in the ball game. Cook dries his hands off. The official's ready to give him the ball. We'll get it underway here.
Come to the ball.
Sheckler gets the ball back to Cook. Now to Yoder. Now to
Jeez.
Sheckler, and Sheckler's fouled by Rother.
That's 16 foul. Next one will be in the bonus.
Yeah, new 35-second shot clock. We can run it down inside a minute with a full possession here.
They'll play foul. They almost forced into fouling here, John. They just can't let us run the clock down that much.
Yoder will inbound for the Foresters on the far side of the court, right at midcourt. Ball comes in the backcourt to Alex Cook.
Double team.
Cook gets it up to Sheckler. Sheckler with the ball. Has the ball knocked out of his hands. Well, Sheckler called the timeout, which is probably a pretty good thing there. 26 seconds on the shot clock, $1:23 in the game. Foresters lead 72-64. It's a full timeout. We're back in 60 quick seconds, Bob. You're listening to WKUZ.
This world is a hectic place, and Farmers Insurance Group agent Larry Elliott realizes this. For 22 years, Larry's been providing the most competitive rates on auto, home, and life insurance. But did you realize Farmers Insurance Group offers financial and estate planning for your family's future, including 401k plans, mutual funds, and annuities, plus life insurance with retirement planning. Larry helps simplify all your questions with a farmer-friendly review. He assists you for your future. See Larry Elliott today at 238 North Point Avenue, Huntington, and US 24 West in Fort Wayne.
Well, Steve, here's the scenario. 1 minute, 23 seconds left on the game clock. Foresters of Huntington University leading 72-64 over the Morningside College Mustangs. And you obviously know they're going to commit another foul and put us at the line in the one and bonus. And we'd love to see the ball in the hands of Kyle Ganton, right? Or Kyle Binge.
Exactly.
Two of your best free throw shooters. I guess the third one would probably be Alex Cook.
Yes. Really, all 5 players out there they have now are pretty good free throw shooters, even though, if I had to pick and choose, you picked the 3 I would choose, definitely.
Right.
Even though Jared Yoder and Doug Sheckler are fully capable also.
Cook to inbound on the sidelines. They're holding on to Ganton's jersey. Get the ball in the backcourt to Binge. They're going to go double team him. Binge with the ball. Gets across court to Yoder. Now to Scheckler.
Move that
Back out to
basketball.
Yoder.
Move
the
that
ball.
basketball. There we go.
Ganton's fouled with $1:12 remaining. That's a 17 foul against Morningside. Now Kyle's just got to go up there calmly and sink this 1-and-1, both of them.
Chase coming in for defense.
Yeah, Chase coming in for Benj. And obviously Benj will turn right around, come in for him in a moment or two.
Well, Kyle Benj, as you mentioned throughout the broadcast, John, stepped up big for an offensive spark, and then Chase Verby on the opposite end, defensive. Those two are the star of the game as far as I'm concerned in a couple respects.
Ganton eyes and flies a free throw. He's got it. That gives the Foresters a 73-64 lead.
Need this one, John, to get another possession on their tacked on 4 possessions.
Ganton eyes and flies the next one. It's also good. And as Steve said, it's a 10-point lead. 74-64 for the Foresters with $1:07 to go. Here's Johnson. Now to Schmidt. Schmidt double team. They're way out extended. Schmidt with the ball. Over to, who is that? Pageant. He missed the 3. Rebound to Yoder.
Get rid of it.
And Ganton's fouled again with 50.7 seconds remaining. Ganton will walk down here and hopefully hit both of them.
Well, I'll tell you, John, the Foresters showed some serious moxie here in these last 10 minutes of this ball game because they were playing a determined team out here. They just made some great plays, in the last few minutes.
They certainly did. Remember when I said at the 9-minute mark they're really going to have to step up
exactly
and show their mettle, and they've definitely done that. Ganton hits the free throw, hits the 1-and-1.
Well, we mentioned this before, they're number 2 team in the United States, so they played like that down the stretch.
Exactly. 75-64, Foresters by 11. Ganton hits both of them. Like money in the bank, 76-64 with 47 seconds. Here is Pageant for a 3, no good. Rebound, Verba. And Verba's fouled.
He's up over the rim on that one, wasn't he?
Yeah, he sure was. 42 seconds remaining in our ball game. Stick around. I'll be talking to Coach Platt after this one.
Oh, yeah.
Timeout, Huntington. Full 60-second timeout. We're back in 30. You're listening to WKUZ.
Hello, everyone. I'm John Fox, inviting you to join Steve Johnson and I for exciting Huntington University men's basketball all season long on 95.9 FM. For 5 out of the last 6 years, the Foresters have made it to the national finals in Branson, Missouri, with several new guards donning the roster.
Where you been setting?
Senior leadership.
Where you been setting?
Promises to be another
okay.
year. Join Steve and I every Tuesday night at 6:45 p.m., every Saturday afternoon at 2:45 during the always tough conference schedule. Catch all the exciting action right here on 95.9 FM, WKUZ.
Well, Steve Yantz, we've got 42.1 seconds remaining. The Foresters up 76-64. When we return, they're going to the charity stripe with Chase Verba, one of our longtime sponsors from the get-go, Mr. Larry Elliott's with us. And he says, boy, I was a little worried there for a while. He's kind of wiping the sweat off his brow, but I think we can safely say we're going to move on to Monday now. At the line, Chase Verba shooting 67% on the season for the Foresters. He'll have the 1 in bonus. The next foul puts us in double bonus. Verba missed the free throw. Rebound to Pageant. He races it up. Gets it to Schmidt. Schmidt puts up a 3. Off balance, no good. Rother with it. They get it back out to Johnson. He shoots a 3, left-handed, hit it. Matt Johnson hits the 3. And now it's 76-67. Foresters by 9 with 29.1 seconds remaining. It's a full timeout. We're back in 30 seconds. You're listening to WKUZ.
Hello, everyone. I'm John Fox, inviting you to join Steve Yantz and I for exciting Huntington University men's basketball all season long on 95.9 FM. For 5 out of the last 6 years, the Foresters have made it to the national finals in Branson, Missouri, with several new guards donning the roster and solid senior leadership. It promises to be another exciting year. Join Steve and I every Tuesday night at 6:45 p.m., every Saturday afternoon at 2:45 during the always tough conference schedule. Catch all the exciting action right here on 95.9 FM, WKUZ.
Well, Steve, we got 29.1 second remaining, and obviously they're going to have to foul us. We just got to be strong and not give the ball up. Well, then we'll be shooting 2 free throws, and that kind of takes the pressure off.
Oh, yeah. We just need to hit one. We got a 3-possession game right now. Get that 4 possession makes it almost insurmountable.
Yoder gets it into Binge.
Sheckler.
Up to Sheckler. Sheckler coming down the other way. Lay it up and in. Sheckler went for the solid 2 there. 78-67. Forsters by 11. Here's Schmidt for a 3. Boy, that kid can shoot it. He can flat shoot it.
Chase didn't let him have any shots, though, John, second part of that half.
That's 6 3-pointers for Schmidt. 6 of them on the night. 17.9 seconds. Forsters up 78-70. Got another timeout in the action. As we mentioned, the 3 other teams that have already advanced. Lindenwood beat Mount Vernon Nazarene today to advance earlier. Also earlier today, quite a surprise, I think, Mid-America beat Walsh College as Mid-America advanced. And the local team, College of the Ozarks, was a winner. College of the Ozarks beat Mayville, and boy, they did it behind outstanding shooting, but their home crowd meant a lot to them.
Oh, yeah. But you know what I think about the home crowd? I think they can, if somebody plays a solid basketball game, they can beat them here.
Oh, yeah.
It's definitely an advantage, but Forsters went into some hostile places this year.
Well,
one in mine in particular is Georgetown, Kentucky, which doesn't get any more hostile than that.
17.9 seconds, and our stay in Branson will at least be a couple more days.
Exactly.
All we got to do is get the ball in and run this clock off. Reggie Miller's not on the floor, so we don't have to worry about 8 points in 17 less seconds, do we?
Nope.
Yoder's got to get it in. He does the Binge, and Binge is mugged right there in front of us, and he'll be shooting a double bonus with 16.8 seconds remaining. Just walk down, hit the free throws, take care of business, right, Steve?
Oh, yeah. Got smacked in the eye there a little bit, Kyle did.
Yeah. We saw the college player the other day from Villanova. He had soft tissue damage to his eye. They were very concerned about him in the NCAA Big East tournament game.
Right.
And it was unintentional, just like this was. Bench at the line for 2. First one good. I'll tell you what, Binge off the bench offensively when we really, really needed it.
Good spark.
He was a great spark. Larry Elliott agrees with us. Couple steals, he said. Binge trying to make it 80, and he does. Kyle Binge hits both of them. He's got 19 points. That might be a career high for Binge. 80-70. Here's the 3 by Matt Johnson. No good. Rebound, Alex Cook. And Cook is fouled by Larson, and that'll be Larson's first. 9.7 seconds remaining. Forsters up 80-70. We're moving on to Monday night, baby. The Foresters are going to go to the Final Four for the second time in their school's history. They were here in 2000 and got to the Final Four and lost a heartbreaker by 1 point on a bank shot, a fall-away bank shot. He didn't even look at the basket. Alex Cook going to the line, shooting a double bonus with 9.7 seconds remaining. And he gets the shot to bounce in. Cook's got 15, and now the subs will enter the game for both ball clubs. Sheckler going out, all of them. Yoder. Cook obviously is going to stay in. Ryan Thornton's in. Jeff Sheets is in. Todd Dale, Ben Hafley, they're all in. 81-70. Foresters up by 11 with 9.7 seconds remaining. Cook has one more free throw coming.
Coach Platt will be fairly happy when he comes over.
Yeah. And there are 16 points, and Cook will check out. Hafley comes in. Foresters up 82-70. We're just sticking around for the final score here. And to talk, obviously, to Coach Platt in the postgame. The Foresters will be moving on in the tournament. And they'll be playing Monday night at 6 o'clock against Mid-America Nazarene. Here's a 3, a long one, no good. Long rebound. Comes out, and that's the ball game. Foresters win it 82-70 over Morningside. And that's the 31st win of the season for Huntington University. 31-5 now in the year. Morningside bows out of the tournament at 28-7. We'll be back in 2 minutes to recap this very happy Forester victory as they move on to the Final Four Monday night at 6 o'clock to play Mid-America Nazarene out of Kansas. We'll be back. You're listening to WKUZ.